Hello everyone, I'm Eric from Sports 365. Here with me once again is my colleague Alex. So, Arsenal played two more games. There were final two games before this next international break. Thankfully Arsenal won both of them, beating Sevilla 2-0 in the Champions League and beating Burnley 3-1 in the Premier League. So Arsenal back to winning ways, which is definitely good to see. So what are your thoughts on these two wins?
Yeah, two really good wins, especially the one against Sevilla, of course. And we were faltering a little bit, so it's great we could get back on track with two good wins.
Yeah, it's definitely true. I think the loss in the League Cup wasn't that concerning to me, especially since Arsenal didn't really make a priority and we were playing our B team against, West Ham's A team. But the loss to Newcastle was really, really frustrating. I thought a goal shouldn't really have been allowed. But in any case, definitely good to see Arsenal get back to winning ways in the league and in the Champions League. Now, in terms of defense, I think it was quite good in both matches. Really shut down and Sevilla, and they only let them get a single shot on target, which was late in stoppage time. Didn't really trouble David Raya, and Burnley had 5 shots on target, but still didn't really feel like they threatened Arsenal's goal that much. And the one goal they did get was a deflection, so they're kind of lucky to even get that one. There's one moment where I think Tomiyasu could have done better to help prevent that goal, but overall I think the defense was quite good in both matches. So what are your thoughts on Arsenal's defense in both matches?
Yeah, I agree. Overall, it was quite good. I mean, we only allowed one goal between the two matches, so it's hard to see much fault in that.
Yeah, and I think it's definitely good to see Arsenal being better defensively at home this season. Overall, Arsenal were quite good defensively last season, but there weren't that many clean sheets at home, especially in the Premier League. But Arsenal have been doing better defensively at home. And the goal that Burnley scored was the first goal that Arsenal conceded at home since September 24th. So definitely been a lot better defensively at home, which is good to see. Now, in terms of the midfield, I think it was definitely good in both matches. Against Sevilla, Arsenal had 62% in possession and created a number of chances, and Arsenal had 63% possession against Burnley, so pretty much the same in terms of possession stats. I think most of the midfielders played well. Jorginho and Declan Rice both had good games. Didn't really see much from Havertz again, unfortunately, in both of those games. But I think the midfield overall did a good job in both matches. So what are your thoughts on Arsenal's midfield in these two games?
Yeah, it was very good, especially Declan Rice was excellent. Again, as he has been in almost every match this season, to be honest. And Kai Havertz was anonymous again, as he has been over almost every match this season, but overall good.
Yeah, I think the midfield was definitely strong in both matches. Definitely want to see more from Kai Havertz, but Declan Rice has been really good, and Jorginho has stepped up in Partey's absence, while Partey is sidelined with injury again. It's probably something Arsenal have really got to address in the summer transfer window, bringing in more midfield cover, considering his Partey's injury problems. But anyway, midfield was definitely good, especially Jorginho had one particularly good pass against Sevilla, which set Saka free, and then got the assist to draw start for Arsenal's first goal against Sevilla. So definitely a good overall, though Havertz needs to step up and contribute more. Now, in terms of the attack, I don't think it was overwhelming against either Sevilla or Burnley, but it was efficient. Against Sevilla, Arsenal had 3 shots on target and scored twice. I definitely could have scored more than that. And then against Burnley, Arsenal had 6 shots on target and scored 3 times. And again, definitely could have had more goals than that in that game. But I think the attack was quite efficient, although it didn't overwhelm the opposition in either game, I'd say. So what are your thoughts on Arsenal's attack in these 2 games?
Yeah, it was good. It was good. I like seeing Trossard up front instead of Nketiah. The fact that he's not really a striker, and he was playing as a striker instead of Nketiah and doing better than Nketiah's done, 95% of his matches this season says a lot.
Yeah, I think Arsenal definitely need to also bring in a striker in the winter transfer window because Nketiah is really not cutting it, and Jesus has had some injury problems lately, so it's definitely something else to address. But yeah, I think the attack was good. Saka was my man of the match against Sevilla. He was very good. The goal and assist. Just continuing to play well as per usual. Martinelli was also really good against Sevilla. I think that Sevilla right back might have nightmares about Martinelli going forward. He was absolutely torching him, and then Trossard also very good in both games. So yeah, I think the attack was good, not completely overwhelming, but yeah, definitely good overall. Now, in terms of the manager ratings, Arteta deserves good manager ratings for both. I gave him an 8 out of 10 for both matches. Against Sevilla, Arsenal defended really well, dominated possession, and were efficient, if not overwhelming, front goal. And then against Burnley, Arsenal defended well overall, aside from one moment, really dominated possession again, and definitely could have scored more than the 3 goals they did. They were really putting a lot of pressure on Burnley's defense, and specifically Arteta's choice to start Trossard as center forward really paid off. Trossard had a goal against Sevilla and then a goal and assist against Burnley, so he played really well. 3 goal contributions in 2 games, so that ended up working out very well. That's not Trossard's natural position. He still did very well in that position.
Yep.
What are your thoughts on those manager ratings for Arteta?
Yeah, I think 8 out of 10 sounds about right. I think he did well in both matches. His tactics were good. His substitutions were good. So glad to see Arteta also return to form after maybe not making some of the best decisions from the previous 2 matches before these 2.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's definitely good to see Arteta do better, and obviously he's already quite a good manager and still learning all the time. But yeah, definitely good to see him do better, especially given that Arsenal have don't exactly have a short list of injuries right now. Unfortunately, there's a number of notable players out, so it's good to see Arsenal continue to win despite that.
Yep.
So there you have it. 2 wins in 2 games for Arsenal. So Arsenal back to winning ways in the Champions League and the Premier League. So Arsenal only 1 point behind Manchester City after Man City's crazy 4-4 draw with Chelsea, which was pretty insane match. But definitely doing well, and now Arsenal can hope that some players come back during this international break so they can move forward with a healthier squad.
Yep.